Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another sneak peek Nitecore review. But before I get started, I want to go ahead and show the little gift here that Nitecore sent me for all my hard work featuring their products on my channel. So I thought I'd share this with you. Pretty nifty here, and I was not expecting this at all. Now they included this Nitecore baseball cap, and there's nothing on it just yet, and I'll show you why. See here, Nitecore on the sides. It's got a nice adjustable band on that. Nice material, feels comfortable. Let me show you what else is in the bag, including the patch that goes on the hat. They gave me this as well. This is the thank you card from them. Really appreciate them doing that. They didn't have to do it. They also gave me the NTP31. Now I did a review of this pen, previous model of this, and I'm going to go ahead and not open this, because I'm going to go ahead and feature another review of this just so you guys can see it. It's got that waterproof ink, and then here's the patch that goes on the hat, just like that. And it really was a nice little gesture from them, and I appreciate it, and I also appreciate them giving me the opportunity to do the latest lights even before they come out, before they have packaging available. It's kind of nice to get these and be able to feature to my subscribers directly through my channel. Can you guess what this is? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get it out of the bag and let's see what it is. I'm the very first to have this, so this is quite exciting, and we'll go through the accessories that will be included. Now, of course, there may be some more that are including after this review, because this is not a release candidate. This is actually a pre-release, but it is a finished design. So get one Type-C charging. Now if you do use the high wattage USB wall charger, 30 watts or above, you're going to get that PD rapid charging speed. One lanyard there, and here is the light. Comes in the holster. It will be that way in the packaging. That's my understanding. Of course, very nice quality holster. The D-ring. Are you guys excited to see what's in it yet? Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a look at that. This is, right away, this is a molded case, so it does have some protection on this. Simply open it up. It is magnetic. So let's go ahead and get the light out of here. It's pretty tight in here because of the bubble wrap. There we go. You can see how it goes in there. Nice material on the inside. Keep that light from getting any kind of blemishes. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the light. And here it is. The Nitecore TM20K. Look at that. Really like this style. I've done some reviews just lately with this. This is very comfortable, easy to grip. Take a look at all the sides here. Now you can never go wrong with Nitecore's machining and finish is excellent. As you can see here, this is the power switch, very similar to the TM10K. You've got that instant access to the 10K. This is the same design, and you've got your little mode switch right up here. You just push that, and now we'll go through the additional light levels. Then you've got, this is the way they recommend that you carry it. If you're using it with this, that's the way they recommend. That way you can easily finger or finger here. And quite a bit of heat sinking here, which is good. As you can see, there's a lot of LEDs here around the edges, and also that one way down in the center. So we're going to go ahead and feature that now. Now the way they have that set up there, there's 19 Cree XP-L LEDs in here. And this here helps with the extension of the beam, give you that longer range, and these provide the very nice wide flood spill area. You do have a pretty heavy duty clip, so you can pocket carry this, or you can side carry it with the holster. Now here is the charging port. I like the way the body is thinner here, then at the head area is wider. Like I said, this design is really easy to carry. You'd be surprised how much easier it is than a round one, especially for long periods. Now the style and design on this is very nice. Okay, well normally I would open it up, show you the batteries. These batteries are internal, so we're going to go ahead and go straight to the UI. Now the UI is pretty straightforward. So now before we go to the UI, this does have an area here where you're going to lock out the light. Definitely want to do it with this because you don't want this to accidentally be activated. You're going to unlock the light. You can do direct light output here. Hope that my camera can pick those up. Locked out, mode 1, if you can see, and then you have the mode 2, mode 1. So we're going to do mode 2 first. Now mode 2 is the instant access to that. Now if you do want to go in the light output higher, simply just pressing the mode, but it releases. So it's a pressure switch action there, and you can go through those light outputs using the mode switch. So that's where this comes in and this comes in, to be able to do that comfortably. It's not too hard to do, especially if you have larger hands. Now if you do want to not have the pressure switch action, then you're going to go ahead and simply put it to mode 1. So now when you turn the light on, it stays on. You can see your battery level at that time, and now you can go through those light outputs and you can see the flood lights come on. So you can see the floodlights are not on yet, just that center LED. Now the next level they come on. See it changing there, and that center LED goes up a little bit brighter each time. So now you can see you've got your dedicated thrower. So you can see here, nice centralized hotspot. Definitely more of a combination beam, but as you throw it back further, it does have a little bit of a overlapping, so it could be a little more dedicated thrower type of beam for that center. And remember, the LEDs on the edges are not on yet, only on the higher outputs do they come on. Now you can see they're all on, and go through those light outputs. Again, they're all off, and you can see them light up past this beam as they start to illuminate. Just crazy bright. Center LED is actually cool white, and the side LEDs are a little bit warmer. Not sure what they are, but they are indeed a little warmer, as you can see. But that looks fantastic. Easy to operate just with this finger. And you can set that up with that pressure switch. So if you're only using the light for on and off purposes for tactical, so it's kind of nice. So you can set this up by pressing and holding, go through any of the light levels that you want to set that up for. You don't need the 20,000 to conserve your batteries. There are two 21700 cells in this, and with those two batteries you are able to achieve the highest light output. This does have pretty good run times for those higher outputs, which is incredible. So really easy to operate. Again, not seeing any issues with build quality, even with this pre-release sample that I have here. And always is super exciting to get these, and it is super exciting to get this before everybody else, to be able to feature it to you guys on my channel. Now, in order to change from one LED set to the other, you're going to long press the mode switch. Now you have just the flood lights. It's all flood, super bright, 1800 lumens. Now you're back. Again, long press to hold that, turns them back off. Press and hold. Huge amount of light. Flood. Kind of see how it changes back and forth. The beam types got the best of both worlds. That's 1800 lumens, but it appears a lot brighter than that. Two levels on that. As you can see, press and hold, change to flood. Now you have the additional light outputs together. Crazy performance on this light. So let's wait no further. Let's take this bad boy out, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Nitecore TM20K, and we're going to go ahead and do turbo. Now the big round button here on the top, as you can see there, it's just in between there. So we're going to go ahead and feature turbo 20K on the Tree of Life. See how it does. Then we'll do the other modes. Oh. Now it steps down after about 10 seconds, which is normal because you don't want this thing on too long. So we're going to do the next level, or the next turbo here. See how it does. Look at that. Holy smokes. Now we'll do turbo again over here. Oh man, this is great. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the regular modes. And there we go there. And we're going to press and hold and show you the difference between this beam here and the flood beam right here on the water spout. That's 35 feet. So I'm going to press and hold the mode switch to switch in between them. Let's go ahead and do it. So now that's all flood. Spots has gone away. You've got 1800 lumens, which is a ton of light. All those LEDs around the edge of the reflector. Kind of pan it around so you can see. So it's nice to be able to run that. Now we'll go back to the throwing LED. And you have two levels here. That's the highest level. There's 1200 lumens. There's the tree 65 feet there. And then fence line, tree line. Got some eyes over there. Looks like a cat. I'll just kind of shoot around just on this beam. Nice and tight. It's got some good throwing range on it. Usually making a tree of life there. 138 feet. Now I do list distances in a link below all my videos. Before and after here. So essentially you got some really good run times on the 1200 lumen and 1800 lumen settings. That's what that looks like there. Now we're going to go ahead and we're now going to go through the 4 levels. Let's go ahead and do it. There's the next level. As you can see, all the flood LEDs and the throwing LEDs are on. Really enjoying this new camera. Hope that I finally got the settings right. So many of them on these darn things. So, still making that tree there. And we'll do another 20,000 lumen burst to end the video. Let's go to the next level here. Spill still coming alive. This is probably one of the better beams that I've seen because you've got the best of both worlds in a compact design. I have a couple other lights from Phoenix that are a little bit bigger than this. Fence line, tree line. Usually making it across the park to those playgrounds. Making that tree behind the tree of life. 238 feet. Let's go to the next level here. Tree of life. Wow. Very nice performance on this thing. It's almost incredible. Just very nice. I mean, really close. Hopefully this newer camera, you'll be able to see it, which is better. do a beam profile behind my hand here, show you the whole beam, which is just insane brightness. And we're back down to the lowest. So now I'm going to go ahead and still got good battery power. So I'm going to go ahead and do the turbo. One more time, one the video on here. We'll try to do it 2 times. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I have. Let's go. Oh man, look at that. That steps down, which is normal. Wow. Insane. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Very nice, wonderful aspect of this light. You can control whether you want the throwing LED or combination of both, or you can have all those flood LEDs. Got additional light outputs, 1800 and I think 1200 lumens, 2 levels on that middle one. Impressive beam range on this. The 20,000 lumens, very short-lived. It does cycle down pretty quickly, and that's to be expected. You don't want to be using that all the time. Now, the 20K does cycle down pretty quickly, within 10 seconds, but the 3100 lumens, it did really well. I did not see any issues with that. It does have some additional cycle down due to heat, but it's very cold out there, so that helped with keeping that light at the higher output just a little bit longer. Now, it may not help at all times because your weather may be warmer, and so the light may heat up even more. I like the fact that they went with the lockout feature on this light, so you can switch it from mode 1 or mode 2 and just lock that light out, especially when you're charging it and carrying it. You don't want this thing to come on accidentally, especially if you have that highest output memorized. Yeah, you're definitely not going to want this to come on in the holster or your bag or whatever way you carry it. You definitely don't want it to come on accidentally. But definitely is very well built, which is typical for Nitecore. And again, this thing is impressive. You can table stand this, by the way. Forgot to show that earlier. So the total aspects of the light, including some of the UI, may change compared to the sample that I got today, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to stick with this. They may change it a little bit, but if that does happen, then you can't completely go by my sample and the way it operates. But the Type-C is quick charging. Again, if you use that cable as well as a 30 watt or higher, that'll jump up into the PD speed and output and be able to get this light. You'll see the flash blink slowly when it's regular charging, but it'll start blinking real fast when it's rapidly charging, and that quick charge will help you get back on the road quicker. Alright, well, I want to thank Nitecore for sending me this brand new, all new, not released just yet, soon to be coming out TM20K. Now, if this is something you're interested in getting, I don't have any links, I don't have any discount just yet, but when I do, just check out my description area of this video. Once I get it, I'll post that there, and that's going to help you save some money on this when this does eventually come out. And it was nice to be able to feature it here on my channel well ahead of time. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these sneak peeks from Nitecore to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.